So, you're trying to increase your penis size. You're trying to make the maximum amount of gains possible. But you're not really sure if you're doing the right thing or you're simply wasting your time. This video is for you. In this video, I'm gonna tell you about the indicators so that you can know whether you're actually gaining size or you're wasting your time. Now, when it comes to gaining penis length, obviously stretch is king. So stretching and applying enough stretch onto the tissue of your penis is going to determine whether you are going to gain size or not. Now, it's very important that you choose a penis extender that can show you how much tension you're applying onto your penis. A great example for that is the best extender, which is an extender that I created myself, but you can choose any other penis extender that has an indication of the force that you're applying onto your penis so that you know how much force is enough for you. Now, the force that you might need will vary from the force that I might need, and this is how to determine whether you are using enough stretch or not. So let's say that you have stretched with 4 pounds or 2 kilograms, and now you want to know whether it's enough or not. The way to know it is by measuring the bone-pressed flaccid stretched size. So what the hell does that mean? What it means is that you take the ruler, you stretch your penis as much as you can, and you press the ruler into the pubic bone. It's important to do that right after you finished stretching. And as a rule of thumb, you want to see that your flaccid stretched size is bigger by ½ an inch than your current bone-pressed flaccid size. Or if you want to go by percentages, it should be at least 4 to 5% longer. Now, that is a good indicator that the force that you're using is actually enough for you to gain size. Now, please note that more is not better when it comes to stretching. The best is to find the sweet spot between not enough stretching and too much stretching. And the only way to figure that out for your body is to actually experiment, start low, work your way up, and see what feels right for you according to the measurements you measure right after stretching. After a while, and after you have repeated this process over and over again, you're going to start feeling how does it feel to have enough tension onto your penis, and you are not going to need to measure every time after the stretch. Now, for those that are using a penis pump and they want to know if they're pumping enough, it's a bit more tricky, but you're going to also need to measure your erection size after you've pumped. However, your circumference should just be bigger by 2 to 3%, which makes it quite challenging to measure. And the reason for that is that your erection depends on so many factors. It depends on your mental state, it depends on your hydration, how well you've been resting, and many other health factors. By the way, if you're not sure if what you're doing is correct or not, feel free to join my course. I have coaches that have over 20 years of experience that are ready to answer any question that you might have. All you have to do is visit baseems.com, and the link is going to be in the description as well. Or you can simply download the app that I have created just for that. So you have ready routines. All you have to do is just click start on them and just follow the instructions. Now, another very important factor for you to maximize your gains, and that is rest. Now, a lot of people think that if they stretch every day, they are going to gain faster. However, you only grow when you rest. So it's very similar to going to the gym. The recovery is what actually builds muscles. Now, the most common frequency for training is 2 days on, 1 day off. So for example, you can do Monday, Tuesday on, and then Wednesday off, and then you can do Friday, Saturday on, and then Sunday off. And at the maximum, you should do 3 days on and 1 day off. Now, here's how you know if you are actually stretching too much. If your erection quality is actually getting weaker and you're not able to get rock hard erections, that probably means that you are stretching too much. Don't worry about it. You probably don't have anything to worry about. All you have to do is just take 2 days off and your erection should go back to normal. Now, regarding how long each session should be, obviously, if you download the app, you're gonna have it all ready at your fingerprints. But if you don't wanna use the app, then it's very simple. If you are using high tension devices like Best Extender, all you have to do is just stretch for 1 hour to 1.5 hours per day at high tension, and that should yield pretty good results. If you are using low tension devices like the generic brands that are on the market, I'm not gonna name them here, then you are probably going to need 4 to 6 hours of stretch per day for you to see significant results. For me personally, I like to use a high tension device for just an hour to an hour and a half per day and then get it done with and continue with my day. However, if you prefer low tension, you spend most of your day at home, you don't mind wearing something during the day, I've also created the Best Extender all-day stretcher. Granted, it's not only low tension, this one can go up to 5 pounds, so it's not really low tension. But if you want something that is super comfortable, you can wear around the house, this is a great option, or shall I say, it's probably the best option that you can find. And anyways, you can get both devices by checking out bestextender.com. And anyways, I'm gonna see you in the next video. Bye-bye.